Welcome, Leo. Spirit's message for you is that it is time for this. To find out what that is, stick with me. Okay, if you're ready to shift your energy, I'm Paula B. Energy, and I'm so glad you're here for your December reading. Leo, thanks for being here. We are going to find out what you need to do at this particular time. First, we're going to see what the overall energy is. Then we're going to take a look at what your challenges are for the month of December. And then we're going to find out what Spirit's action steps are for you to take. So if you're ready to transmute this energy and dive right in, let's do it. Okay. Before we do any of that, though, we're going to pull a mystery blessing card. We're using the Llewellyn deck today. And we're going to pull a mystery blessing card. If you think you know what the card is going to be, please put it in the comments below. We're going to be looking at that at the end of the reading, so I hope you'll stick around for that. And let's see what it is. I don't know what it is either. We're going to set this card right here, and we're not going to look at it. Okay, I think maybe the mystery blessing card might be the Fool, or I'd really like to see it be the Empress. Okay, so your main energy card that Spirit has already revealed to us is the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is an energy of truthfulness. It is the energy of being able to see the facts, use your logical brain. It's sword energy, so that's air, that's the mind. It is logic, it's facts, it's how your brain works, and it's also about communication. So this is the time when the king takes action. It's masculine energy, so therefore it is a little bit more active energy than, say, the queen, feminine energy. And the King of Swords, you see that he is ready to take action. He has his sword in his hand. He is not passive. And so what does this mean for you? Well, your overall energy for the month, Leo, is going to be very discerning, to be able to see the truth of something, to be able to look at the facts and really determine what's the truth of the matter so that I can take the right action. Okay. And by the way, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Everything is not for everybody, right? Okay, so for some of you, what are the challenges going to be? Well, your very first challenge card that Spirit revealed was Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles normally is considered to be a very positive card. We see someone who is very capable. Pentacles is earth energy. It has to do with our resources. And we see this person has a lot of resources. Look at her. She's obviously wealthy. She's standing in a field of wheat about to be harvested. She has a falcon on her arm, which in medieval times indicated wealth. You couldn't afford falconry if you didn't have the means to have the birds and take care of them. And so only very wealthy people usually had falcons. So this is the card of self-sufficiency. I have all the resources that I need. How is that a challenge? Well, this person is usually deemed as someone who does not need anyone else. I've got everything I need. I don't need you. And so the challenge this month, Leo, is we do need each other. We do need other people. No man is an island. So your challenge this month is going to be to perhaps you need to ask for help, or perhaps you just need to tell others how you feel about them. This has to do with your resources. So in some area of your resources, which can be health, wealth, in relationships, time, energy, any of those areas, there's some area in there where you have been trying to do it all on your own and it's not working for you. And so in the month of December, it's going to be a time for you to take a look at that and see, is that really working for me? Your qualifying card for that and revealing additional aspects of the challenge is the Queen of Wands. Now, Wands energy is fire energy. It's the energy of connecting to spirit. It's about our passion and drive. It's also about the actions we take. The Queen of Wands, of course, as the feminine energy, it's slightly more passive. It's more internal. It talks about really knowing our wants and desires. And the Queen of Wands is very good at knowing what she wants and then figuring out a way to go about that. I like the happiness of this card and lots of fire energy with those fiery colors. So as a challenge card, this is knowing what you want, and in some cases, to clue that back into the Nine of Pentacles, you might need to ask for what you want, which for Leo isn't usually a problem. But don't go it alone, Leo. All right, that's your challenge. What are your action steps? Well, Spirit says your first action step is Seven of Swords. Now, in the Seven of Swords, again, air energy, mental energy, right? This has to do with being strategic. In every Seven of Swords card, it usually shows someone who is gathering swords, presumably from a battlefield. We don't know where the person is going with the swords or why they're actually doing it. In the upright position, intuitively, I read that this card is balanced energy, and therefore it's the energy of being strategic. Perhaps he's doing this gathering in order to sell them, or perhaps he's gathering swords from the battlefield so that his fellow soldiers will have weapons to fight with. We don't really know what he's doing with that, but we do know that he has a purpose. So, Seven of Swords says, what's your purpose? What's your reason behind what you're trying to do? You've got the want, you know what you desire. Yes, you have the resources, but you need to have an understanding of why you want it and how, and formulate a plan, right? Being strategic is about not just charging in and let the chips fall where they may, but being very precision with how you execute that. Having an actual plan would be helpful. All right, and your clarifying card on that is the Universe. In the Llewellyn deck, this is the World card. So this is the ending of a major cycle. It's also the beginning of a new one, because the very next card would be the Fool to start the cycle again. And when I say cycle, what I mean is spiral, okay? So sometimes it might feel like we're going around in circles, but what we're actually doing is we're spiraling up. We learn a lesson, and then we take those lessons that we learned and we apply them in the next cycle of our life. And each time we're dealing with different things as we learn and evolve. So the Universe is saying it's time to pay attention to those lessons that you've learned in previous cycles and apply them to your strategy, right? It is time to decide. It is time to level up. All right, I'm loving it. Now, let's find out what the Blessing card is. What do you think it is? Put it in the comments below. All right, your Blessing card. Here it is. I haven't seen it. Oh, I can't even make this stuff up. It's the Fool. Okay. Love it, Leo. This is fantastic. So, you are at the end of a major cycle. You are going to be starting a brand new adventure. A new cycle is coming for you. So now is the time to learn the lesson, decide what you want, figure out the plan to get there, see the truth of the situation, ask for help, and start your new cycle with adventure and enthusiasm. That's what's happening with the Fool situation, because this is the first card in tarot. I love this energy for you. If you love this energy as well, please type in the comments, I claim this energy. And of course, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. I'd love for more Leos to get this message. And of course, if you would like deeper guidance, you can book a personal reading with me. In the description box below is all the info that you need to contact me. And until next time, many blessings. And be positive, be powerful, and be you. Bye.